I would like to see perhaps the rent dropped a bit lower to see that used more, because if it is used more, perhaps that will generate more people using it, so a cheaper cost, but perhaps more people using it would actually generate more income, perhaps, for Parish Council, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Could I just clarify something? What does it mean by training $8.50 a week? What is the training? Because I can see.
I think it's when they're practising, you know, with the ball and the pull the cones out and everything.
So is it to pay caretaker costs or something?
Well, that's what Wakefield Council charge for their...
Yes, we've got it listed as well under our criteria as well.
I think it's when, you know, like when the teams practice before a big game, so I think it's like that, isn't it, or something. That's how I understood it.
It's an extra weekly cost.
Yeah.
For the whole team, not each individual.
Yeah, so you want to go into it for a training session, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If perhaps I'm not reading this correctly, but are we not proposing a single fee which would include matches, training, and so if there is an additional cost, it would be for the pavilion as well. We're not suggesting in the figure that we charge £8.50 for training, are we, Gemma?
No, we're not. I'm just trying to understand why you're referring to it, just so I can check.
Oh, because I was trying to calculate, well, how many weeks in a season, what would that cost
Right, okay.
the team?
So the bottom bit is only for comparison, like Martin
Yes,
said.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But I was thinking, if it was 412 for the first two costs, then 850 times how many weeks?
Yeah.
What's the comparable amount?
For how much is currently used on
Yes,
the current
compared
pitches.
to what we charge.
Yeah, I know what you're asking now.
Yeah.
I don't have the information of how often they have training sessions.
Right.
That's why previously we've always done it as sort of a package to each group, user group, to say if you want to use it on this basis it would cost this much per, I think it's annually, they previously charge, annual charge of use of it.
Sharon, you wanted to say something? You look like you...
Yeah, I would like to the pounds, didn't I? I suppose we need to decide what we're going to charge for the pitch anyway, and then afterwards could work out like incidentals, so additional training sessions, or I don't know. We almost need a list of costs of package. Yes, yeah. And then it becomes bespoke then, doesn't it, for whichever club and whichever team, group, whatever.
I'm just going to say something and then I'll bring you in.
Yeah.
I mean, my view is that one, we want children to be involved in sport, so we want it to make it as easy as possible. Two, it's a facility, it's not a business thing, it's a facility for the whole village, and people, you know, we all pay our precept. I don't mind paying my precept for a sports field that I don't use, you know, because I want other children to be able to use it. And so I rather like the idea of just one charge that includes everything rather than separate charges for different aspects. And for me the question is about the pavilion, because we want to use it's there, it doesn't get used as much as we'd like to see it used, and so what do the teams quote charges as a reason for not using it, or do they not get changed because they're only little, so they get changed at home because they have access to the toilets?
There is that, yes. So the junior sports, for example, it's no pavilion for that reason, because parents take them home to change. Whereas the rugby, the new one, that would include pavilion use. So I suppose whether it's an all-in-one cost or a separate cost, what we're looking for is some sort of matrix as such to say, if you use this facility, it will cost you this cost annually, and if you don't use the toilets, it will be this cost. That's what currently is in place.
The only other comment I was going to make is there's more to sport and activities and exercise than just football, rugby,
Yes,
and the
there
things that use the pitches, which
Yeah.
obviously we want them used as well,
Yeah.
and I'm in favour of the packages, including the pavilion and that sort of thing. But there's also, for instance, Ackworth Road Runners, and
Yeah.
they currently use the cricket club
Yeah.
because our packages don't really accommodate them, and I think it'd be good to have people running, whatever age you are.
Yeah.
And there could be other things similar to that, which could use the pavilion for sports and exercise just as much, but they might not necessarily need to use the pitch,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
And with regard to toilets, I'd be against putting the toilets as a separate thing, because before we made the toilets open, you know, kids would pee in the hedges and things, and we don't want that, do we?
So I think this one does the outside toilet on the pavilion, and this is the actual changing room at
Right,
the pavilion. Yeah.
I see, right.
Um,
Okay, so we need a proposal. When does the season start? Has the season started?
It's just started, yes. So
Right.
the clubs involved know that we're reviewing charges.
Okay.
And that's the existing charge. That's in place.
I'm going to be...
Oh.
Go on.
No, go on.
I'm going to be maybe a bit provocative and propose that stays the same. Juniors, sports, per pitch, matches, training, no pavilion to 100. Well, I would say 100 full stop pavilion or no pavilion. I know pavilion includes more cleaning, but you know it's a facility. It should be there. So I'm going to propose, that's it, maybe a bit controversial. Junior sports 100 flat rate. Senior sports 500 flat rate. That seems like money, but I suppose they're earning. Yeah, that's my proposal.
I'll second that.
Sorry, just a question. I thought we were going to have a separate cost for the pavilion in case people only wanted the pavilion.
I think there is one as the pavilion as a room.
That's
Yeah.
room hire separate.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Regardless of what they're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that would just come under our user group, looking the same as Bell Lane or
Right.
Okay, so we've got a proposal, bearing in mind. I'll just say this, Susan, and bring you in. So if anybody's got a different proposal, specific, that would be helpful. But yes, Susan, what did you want to say?
Oh, it was just I thought you were trying to gauge one with pavilion and one without pavilion.
Well, I'm proposing that it's flat rate, whatever
I
they
see.
have to
As a whole
pavilion.
package with the lot. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's up to them whether they want the pavilion
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah. Martin.
I second your proposal, first of all, but could we, because I think we're reviewing this when the season started, which I don't think is ideal, so if this could maybe be reviewed, say, like,
End of the season.
yes,
Yeah.
end of the season, January, which...
So any changes are made at the end of the season, is what you're saying? Or that we need...
The review of, like, pricing and so on,
Yeah.
and then we can bring in, like, say, like, if there's a different, like, sports or exercise group,
Okay.
we want to use, just say the pavilion instead of the sports fields.
Okay.
Because, again, you might not need that whole package, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it'd be good
Yeah.
to have...
So are you proposing that we do this for now and then review again? Is that what you're saying at the end of the
Yes.
year? Right, okay.
I think it needs to be an annual review, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Usually is, isn't it? Okay, is that clear?
No.
So what we're proposing, I propose Martin seconded, is that the junior sports, it's a flat rate £100, whichever of the facilities they use, and for senior sports, it's flat rate £500, whatever facilities they use.
And that's for the season.
For the season, yes. Keep it simple.
And that's from now. Right.
That's from that.
That's the I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay? And
Yeah.
I can see that Ackworth Girls FC, oh sorry, I'm just going to throw a little spanner in now. So are Ackworth Girls FC asking for something different if they're only playing, well 10 times a season is only £10 a match, isn't it? It's not a lot, is it? Yes, okay, that my proposal sticks, stays, that's what I'm proposing. They can appeal if they want, and consider it.
So, proposed, yeah. And
Yeah.
Martin's and seconded.
So 100 flat rate for junior sports, whatever facilities they use. 500 flat rate for senior, whatever they use.
In line with what we currently charge.
Yeah. Oh, mind you. So girls FC is senior though. So that'll be £50. So sorry, so. Oh, let's take a vote, and then if they don't like it, we can renegotiate. Because
I can add in a pro rata for them.
yeah, because
So
it's
depending
not
on if
it's
they're
not
not
clear
paying full
from here.
season,
it's not clear from here what they're asking
whatever their
for.
season is, I can
Yeah.
pro
And what
rata
is
it
it
down.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm not a sports fan.
And not like, I don't know if it's 5 games, but it seems an awful lot to me.
Okay, so I'm going to put that to the vote. Okay?
Is this with a pro rata amount for the Ackworth?
Girls.
Yeah. Are we all happy with that? Yeah. Okay. To recommend that to the full Parish Council. Okay, thank you. So it's public bodies admission. So we've got to agree the present public be excluded from the banquet meeting on the grounds that publicity is prejudicial to the confidential nature of the business to be transacted. Okay, so